A quiet New Jersey suburb was shattered by violence just hours before the Jewish holiday of Sukkot. Rabbi Avraham Wein, a respected community leader, was assaulted outside his Bergenfield home in broad daylight. The attack, on the eve of a sacred holiday, left the community reeling and fearful. What should have been a time of celebration became a moment of anxiety and shock. The fact that this happened at the rabbi's own doorstep has deeply unsettled residents, challenging their sense of safety. This was not just a random crime. It was a violation of personal and communal security. The incident forces us to confront uncomfortable questions about intolerance and the vulnerability of even the most peaceful neighborhoods. As we look closer at what happened, we must also consider the broader impact on a community that values tolerance and respect. The story of this attack is about more than one victim. It's about a community's shaken peace. On October 5th, around 2 p.m., Rabbi Wein was outside his home when a car stopped nearby. The driver, Jeffrey Ziccanella, exited and without warning physically assaulted the rabbi. The attack was sudden, direct, and left the rabbi injured, an act that stunned the neighborhood. There was no argument, no provocation, just a swift, targeted assault. Ziccanella's motives remain under investigation, but his actions have raised urgent questions about intent. The rabbi's synagogue later confirmed he was safe, but the shock lingers. Authorities are now examining the suspect's background and possible reasons for targeting Rabbi Wein. The community's alarm is rooted in the randomness and brutality of the attack. Law enforcement is treating the case with utmost seriousness, searching for answers beyond the surface. In the midst of chaos, a neighbor's quick action changed everything. Witnessing the assault, the neighbor rushed to intervene, physically restraining Ziccanella and preventing further harm. This act of bravery ensured the suspect couldn't flee and protected the rabbi from greater injury. The Bergenfield police arrived swiftly, taking Ziccanella into custody without incident. The seamless teamwork between the neighbor and police brought order to a frightening scene. Ziccanella was charged with 2 counts of simple assault and remanded to Bergen County Jail. The investigation, however, is far from over. Authorities are now delving deeper into the circumstances and possible motives behind the attack. The neighbor's courage is a reminder of the power of community in the face of violence. Justice began with one person's willingness to act. The attack on Rabbi Wein is being investigated as a possible anti-Semitic hate crime. Authorities are examining whether the rabbi was targeted because of his faith, especially given the timing before Sukkot. Attacks on religious leaders often aim to intimidate entire communities, not just individuals. Local leaders, including Mayor Arvin Amatorio, have strongly condemned the violence, reaffirming the town's commitment to respect and peace. Police Chief Mustafa Rabo has increased patrols around synagogues and Jewish neighborhoods to reassure residents and deter further incidents. The investigation includes reviewing the suspect's background and any evidence of bias. Community leaders' swift response sends a clear message. Hate has no place here. These actions help the community heal and feel protected during a vulnerable time. While the incident appears isolated, authorities are taking every precaution. The focus now is on both justice and restoring a sense of safety. The attack on Rabbi Wein is a stark reminder that hate crimes threaten the fabric of our society. Such acts are not just personal, they challenge our core values of freedom and equality. Bergenfield's response from the brave neighbor to outspoken leaders shows a community united against hate. Solidarity and vigilance are the strongest answers to intolerance. By sharing this story, we educate others and honor the victim's experience. Keeping these events in the public eye helps build a culture that rejects bias and supports all neighbors. Preventing future violence requires more than police. It demands empathy, education, and daily action from all of us. Teaching respect and challenging prejudice are essential steps. The Bergenfield attack is a call to action, to stand together, speak out, and ensure that love and community always triumph over hate. Our collective resolve is the best defense against intolerance.